the Edge, a Detroit rapper is going viral for something other than her music.
Fans know her as Dank DeMoss, and they're fuming after a Lyft driver allegedly denied her a ride because of her size. And Fox News' Jessica Dupnack is live in Detroit with this story. And my goodness, tell us how this all unfolded here, Jessica.
Well, it all unfolded on video. Deja Banlane whipped out her phone when this all happened. Now, the Lyft driver, he was kind enough and apologetic, but refused her a ride and said that she would not fit and that her weight couldn't be handled by his tires. Now she's filing a lawsuit.
Have you been in cars that size before?
Yes, I have. I've been in cars smarter than that, you know.
Deja Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions.
Nope. 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 I'm not doing it. Y'all tried to set me up on this one. Now, let me also start this off by saying, I usually don't. I never, ever, ever do review videos when I know the person or I find out the person is from my city that I'm currently residing in, Detroit, because it could just get messy. You know what I'm saying? It's politics and all of that. I just can't, but I just got to objectively react to this and have this conversation. Y'all not about to have me crashing out in these streets over this nonsense. I mean, before we even see this story, honest to God, it just don't even make sense. Like, even when you get on the plane, and I'm not dissing, I'm not doing none of that. Let me preface this by saying that. And I always like to give credit back to the content creator. So shout out to, I think her name is Dank DeMoss. I think that this is a perfect marketing opportunity for her to maybe be the next Lizzo or something like that. So if she do it correctly, she can get a lot of money and use the leverage and the fame and the visibility from it. You know, because obviously this is a story going viral. Otherwise, y'all wouldn't have sent it to me. But we... I mean, even when you take planes today, you're going to have to buy more than one seat if you flying somewhere and you don't meet the weight requirement. When you get on roller coasters, they do not let you get on roller coasters if you don't meet the weight requirement. If the little thing can't come down on you, y'all doing too much. Y'all got a lot going on.
Watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL experience.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. I get the money and flip it and make time food. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon.
Ambulance chasers. Attorneys can't wait to get their hands and salivate. And usually what happens in these situations is they're hoping for a settlement. What I'm pretty sure that they know, but maybe they just swinging for the fences anyway. And they're going to say, oh, we want an apology or whatever. No, they're going to go for a settlement. That's usually how these cases go. But Lyft, this is one of the reasons why Lyft doesn't want drivers as employees, because it then absolves them from responsibility from this woke culture. And hopefully Trump or some legislators do something about this. This shouldn't all be on Trump either. We don't always have to make this a Trump issue. But hopefully some legislators do something about this to where you can't just go and sue somebody just because your feelings is hurt because you trying to crush their suspension on their car and their tires don't fit the weight requirement. They have Uber XLs for this reason specifically. You know what I'm saying? But this is the reason why Lyft and Uber would prefer, this is not the only reason, but this is one of the reasons, is because it does not pin responsibility on them if an independent contractor say that I don't want to have your service. And it shouldn't have responsibility. I mean, come on, man. This goes without saying. This is not something that we should even be debating.
Say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no
crazy.
different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same under the law.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Because you can't by default identify whether or not somebody is of a religious background by pulling up. That doesn't destroy your car. These lawyers, they aggravate me. These ambulance lawyers aggravate me. The snakes are everywhere.
It's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can. I really want people to see like what we go through as bigger people,
Just got to eat less. You got to eat less.
We did reach out to Lyft. They did not get back with us in time for this story. Now, Lyft, Uber, those rideshare companies, they can refuse passengers based on a perceived security threat. But according to Deja's attorneys, you cannot discriminate based on someone's weight. It's very clear in that cell phone video. That is why he denied her ride. Reporting live on Detroit's West Side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
And I was able to actually go and find, once y'all sent me this video, I was able to go and find her social media profile to better understand and maybe get it from her perspective. And I haven't seen this. I actually didn't go and watch it yet. I just pulled it up prior to me actually hitting record on this video. So let me share with y'all if I can get the audio right.
Since everybody in a bald-headed ass mama
video.
got something to say about Dank, bitch, first of all, let's touch bases on the big bitches in the back that got something to say about me. I seen a bitch say go walk. Bitches, you cold. Like, you only like one burger away from being my size. Like, y'all hoes got me fucked up.
Yeah, you know what? Personally, for me, I don't feel like going through the editing process of muting every single word and all of that. So we're going to go ahead and absolve ourselves of even having this conversation right now. It's not necessary. We're going to go ahead and just get away from that. But in a general sense, and if y'all want to go and watch it, I'll put a link to her profile in the description. In a general sense, lawyers are ambulance chasers, and you cannot by default tell what somebody's religious perspective is, and that religious perspective will not dampen your tires and destroy your suspension on your car. And they do. They have Lyft exit. Well, I don't know what they got on Lyft because I don't really be ordering Lyft. Lyft is a backup for me, and I think that Lyft is just as fine of a company as Uber. Send a check, Lyft, and we can have that conversation. But they have Uber XLs, they have Lyfts that, wider, bigger cars that then will provide you a minivan or a pickup truck that have a stronger suspension. Jesus Christ. That have a stronger suspension to ensure that you guys can get to where you want to go to and from safely and without incident, accident. And then you can also make sure that you pray so that you're not hurt as a result of it. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I think that this is a silly story. I think that these lawyers are ambulance chasers, and this is a non-story. They shouldn't even have a case whatsoever. And I also think that Lyft should go ahead and take this to court to set the precedent that nobody is getting no dollars. You're not going to finesse us, and not no slick head attorney that is looking to get some kind of payout is ever going to put me in a negative position. And I think that the driver should be able to discriminate whether or not your car is going to be destroyed when you get out of it. Not for no $13 ride. Get the heck out of here. Anyways, make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Teach Henley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.